Oh my gosh. How does this happen? Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I got everything all cleaned up a little bit. All the screws taken out. Just, I have a little bit cleaner workspace. And look what I did. Okay, so I'm starting to pull some of the rubber up just so we can kind of see. So you can see along here, all of that along the wall. That's a good testament to how the windows were leaking, because some of those pieces I pulled up and it was still wet from last night where it rained last night, because it had leaked down the walls and gotten all everywhere. So it's not rusted through or anything. I can sand it off. What I'm doing, I have my trusty box cutter, and I use this thing all the time, even outside of this project. I carry it with me all the time. And honestly, what I'm doing is just cutting the rubber and tearing it away in pieces that are manageable. I kind of wanted to do this first before I take out like all the other screws and stuff, because I just kind of want to see what we're working with here. And then as I feel like I can, I'll go back and get the screws along the edges. So right now I'm just taking the rubber out, and then we'll go from there. Hot. I need some water. And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get that other side done. We're gonna get it done.
Sometimes the universe knows exactly what you need. My aunt surprised me with this beautiful sandwich, complete with avocado and spinach. It was perfect.
Okay, I'm back. And I tied my hair up. It was really bothering me earlier, so let's get back to it. I ate some lunch. I didn't realize it was lunchtime anyway. That's why I was hungry. And I'm getting ready to, let's see, where are we at? This right here. There we go. I'm getting ready to tear that up. I feel like I've got my second wind, so we're good to go for a while.
I'm really enjoying these floor projects. It's really rewarding at the end of the day to look back and see what you've done. Plus, they weren't quite as hard as working above your head like I did with the ceiling panels.
I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been working a little bit harder on some of the floor a little bit, and I'm gonna show you what I did. Started to take up. I was really worried about this metal piece right here, because I knew that all those screws I would never be able to get up. So my hope was that I could just get underneath it with a crowbar and pry it up, and that's exactly what's happening. Good morning, guys. So here we are, day 6. My goal today is to finish the floors. I'll show you again where we're at and what I will be doing. I will be taking all the metal strips off, and then there's a little bit of the rubber on the back that I need to take off. So I started kind of early today because I want to beat the heat again, and I know this job is going to be completely physical. It's not going to be sitting around taking screws out. So I wanted to get done kind of as early as possible because I knew I'd be out of gas before too long, and it's going to be really hot. So some of the things I learned yesterday, of course, I like my hair up now. I feel like when I had that long hair on my back or my side or whatever, it's making it worse with the heat, and I didn't realize how much it would make a difference, but it makes a lot of difference. So I'm keeping it up so that my neck can stay cool and I can keep going. Today is going to be all about the floor, and I've got my fan on. The birds are chirping. I can hear some crickets outside. So we're good. Let's get started. a break because I don't know what I am. Frustrated? Irritated? I'm starting to get a little blister on my thumb from that hammer, so I'm looking for my gloves. You would think that in a bus that has nothing in it, that I would be able to find a pair of gloves. But I cannot find the gloves anywhere. So I decided I needed to stop and take a drink of water. Maybe they're right here in front of me and I can't see them. How does this happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to borrow some more. I cannot find the freaking gloves. So I guess maybe from this point on, it's gonna be the search for the missing gloves. Kind of decided that maybe I'm not cut out for this if I can't even keep track of freaking gloves. Anyway, got some. I'm getting back to work. So I just stopped for a little bit of a lunch break and I'm gonna get back to it. I looked at the forecast and it's a lot cooler today than they said it was gonna be. So the temperature that it is right now is as hot as it's gonna be, which I am not complaining about. It's really nice, except we might get some rain pretty soon. So I'm gonna try to finish what I wanted before it might rain. Let me show you what I've got. So all the metal is off now. I just have to move it. The only metal still left is these spots right here, and I'll get those off. The next course of action is to take all that rubber off this side. So I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way, and then the rubber starts right there, and then I have this to remove. And that really was my goal for the day, to get that done, but I feel like I might have some more energy than I expected. Well, I don't know, I haven't finished taking the rubber off yet, but I might get a few more things done, but that's what I'm doing right now. All the rubber is off, except for that little bitty spot right there. This little bitty spot. So, I'm a little surprised by how much rust was under that middle spot, but nothing's rusted through. I'll sand it off. It's off though. I'm gonna tackle these things for the front heater here. See if I can get some of that off. That's what I'm gonna do. I spoke too soon, the storm's coming. It started blowing everything around. So I cleaned up everything as much as I could, threw everything out the back, closed all the windows and the doors this time. I'm going to pick up my water, my phone, and my coffee that I'm still drinking. And I'm gonna go sit on the porch and watch it rain for a while. I'm thinking I'll come back out here in another hour or so. Temperature's still good. Breeze is amazing right now because of the storm. I'm gonna go relax.